Hello friends, under the chapter number 3, source of fund, we are going to discuss today's topic is debenture. It's most important topic from commerce point of view, from your knowledge concern and from accounts point of view. Getting you all? So my dear students, you can see here debenture. Under source of fund, we have studied the preference shares, second one is equity shares, and third we are going to see what? Debentures. What is debentures? See, debenture, it's a loan capital. What? It's a loan capital. Okay? It's a document or certificate. What is this? It's a certificate issued by a company. किसके द्वारा? Who issues? Issued by a company as proof of the money lent, as proof of the money lent to it by the holder. Okay, it acknowledgement as well as undertaking, acknowledgement as well as an undertaking to repay the special sum with interest on or before the prescribed date. My dear students, debentures, normally as we are knowing, it's a loan capital. Okay, it's a certificate which issued by a company. Okay, it's issued by a company as a proof of the money lent to it by the holder. Getting you all? It's acknowledgement as well as an undertaking to repay the specified sum with interest or before the prescribed date. Okay, my dear students, means when the company raise the source of fund, the debenture is an important tool for the raising source of fund. Getting all? Means company take the loan from the public and issue the certificate and pay to that loan on prescribed date, whatever mentioned with the interest. Getting you all? So this is called debentures. Getting you all? Okay, my dear students. Next one is types of debenture. Types of debenture means first type, net debenture. Net debenture, which is not mortgage against any assets, that is called net debentures. Getting? Which is not mortgage against any type of assets, that is called mortgage debenture. Sorry, that is called net debenture. Second one is mortgage debenture. Mortgage debenture means which is mortgage against the assets of the company, that is called mortgage debenture. Third one is redeemable debentures, which can be redeemed after a specified period of time, that is called what? Redeemable debentures. Okay, redemption of debentures, that's a most important topic, whatever we will study under the class 12 accounts in company accounts, it's volume 2. Okay, my dear friends. Irredeemable debentures. Irredeemable debentures means which can't be redeemed at a specified period of time, means it will redeem at the time of winding up of the company. Okay, my dear friends, irredeemable debentures. Bearer debentures, who hold or bear the debenture at the date of payment, that is called bearer debenture. Registered debenture, which is registered in the book of the company, that is called registered debentures. Convertible debentures. Convertible debentures are those type of debentures which can be converted in the form of equity shares, that is called convertible debentures. Non-convertible debentures which cannot be converted in the form of equity shares, that is called non-convertible debentures. So these all are the point and types of debentures. Hope you all are getting. Go and see in your book. If you have any problem, then you can ask in the comments. These definitions are the one-liner definition of these types of the debentures. Hope you all are getting. Okay. My dear friend, the next topic is advantages according to debenture holder. Means who purchase the debenture. Okay. According to debenture holder point of view, what is the advantages of the debenture? First point, appeal to cautious investors. Debenture is the very safe mode of investment. So debenture holder what? debenture is appeal to cautious investors, means who want to safety of his money, safety of his investment, so he only invest in the form of debenture. Regular return as interest, means who debenture holder who invests the money, and if we want to regular return as the interest who invest in the debentures. Safety of improvement, safety on investments, definitely it's very safe, because if the company is going to be insolvent, if company has been insolvent, in that case the debenture holder will get the amount firstly. Okay, then company point of view, what are the advantages according to company's point of view? First one is economical sources. Definitely it's a very economical sources, because it's a very cheaper compared to other mode of source of finance. Okay, in the long term, according to long term prospect. Freedom of management, yes, there is very freedom of management, because there is no any voting rights. So all debenture holder are free, whatever management says according to the debenture holder according to do like that. Okay, trading on equity, yes, debenture holder a very little part, a small part of interest company has to pay to the debenture holder, and we can take the loan, through debentures. The company can raise the loan through debentures and invest in equity. Okay, so flexible and tax relief, there are so many tax relief and flexibility according to the from the government side to the companies, so company get the benefit. So these all are the advantages according to the debenture holder, and this one is according to company's point of view. Disadvantages according to the company's point of view. First, permanent burden of interest, definitely it's a permanent burden. Okay, company has to pay the amount of interest to the debenture holder. Second one is reduction in credit standing. Okay, so my dear students, it's a disadvantages. What means, if the company take the loan, then its effect on the goodwill of the company. Okay, so what, credit standing power, it reduce. Third, charge on assets. Sometimes assets are mortgaged against the debentures, so what, it is charge on assets. Reduction in dividend, if the rate of interest will be high, then amount of dividend of the company, whatever will provide to the shareholder, will be very less or reduced. So this is the demerits of the company, disadvantages for any company. Debenture holder point of view. What are the disadvantages? First one is no voting rights. In the case of debenture holder, there is no any type of voting rights. Okay. Second, high unit prices. Definitely the price of the debentures will be very high. Per unit prices compared to shares, it will be very high. Third one is unattractive. Each and every people don't want to give the loan to the company, or don't have any interest in the giving loan, okay, through debentures. So it's unattractive in the case of debenture holder. These all are the advantages in the company point of view and debenture holder point of view. Getting all are okay. The one thing is important point in your book. What is the difference between debenture holder and shares? Debentures and shares. What are the difference between shares and debentures? Go and see in your book. There is a lots of pointer given. If you have any type of problem, you can ask me. One thing you remember: share is the owner. Share is the owner, and debenture holder is what? They are creditor of the company. So it is clear. It's a main difference. Okay. And if you have any problem, you can ask. And it's a very technical point. If you will not study properly, then definitely you will lose your marks in the board exam. So for today, thank you very much.